Hello, I'm Abby McHugh-Gruffa, the Executive Director of the Climate Solutions Accelerator, and I am just so thrilled that it is finally summertime in Rochester. From my perspective, this past winter and spring were really quite bleak, in part because of the weakening of New York State's Climate Leadership and Community Protection Act. That was thoroughly demoralizing and depressing, and I am definitely still feeling that pain. And yet, now that the sun is out and the birds are chirping and I can spend time in my garden, I don't know, it's hard not to feel a little bit hopeful about the future and just to remember why this region is so wonderful and so beautiful and so deserving of our time and attention and protection. So, I invite you to refresh your climate action this summer in whatever way feels appropriate. That could just be like going outside and touching grass and maybe finding some land, a little piece of land that you can care for and steward. I have a pretty ambitious garden, but I've also started taking over the little swath of land between the sidewalk and the street, across the street from me. It's a rental property. No one else is caring for that land, so why shouldn't I? So maybe a little bit of guerrilla gardening is right for you also. If you're caring for the soil health, you're bringing back the pollinators and, just helping life come back to our region, that is definitely a meaningful form of climate action. But there are so many other ways to take action, and we do have a bunch of events coming up that I would invite you to participate in. For example, between now and June 26th, we have the Tiny Powerhouse, which we've rented from Tompkins County Cornell Cooperative Extension, and we're going to be touring it around town. It is a tiny house on wheels with various different renewable energy technologies. You can come see it, ask questions, not just about the technologies themselves, but also about how you can get access to those technologies. So invite you to look at the schedule and visit the Powerhouse at one of the many locations where it will be in the next few days. Also on, I think it's next Tuesday, right? June 23rd? Yep, June 23rd. We're having our second Ask Abby Anything session at 8 a.m. at Book Eater. And of course, you're welcome to come and ask me whatever you want. I'll answer any questions. But I also would really love for whoever attends to give me your feedback on our plans for next year's summit. We know what the theme is going to be. Redefining cool in the Genesee Finger Lakes region. And the focus really will be on cultivating intergenerational solidarity and supporting the development of a robust local youth environmental movement. So the program is in development. This is the time where, if you want to have input, please come hang out with me at 8 o'clock next Tuesday at Book Eater, because I would love to hear your ideas for what that summit should include. And we don't yet have a date or location, but that will be coming soon too. All right, what else? Okay, so on June 30th, there will be an event in the evening to discuss whether nuclear energy is right for Rochester. And this is a really relevant and timely discussion right now because Eastman Business Park has been identified by the state as a possible location for a nuclear plant. So, especially if you live in the Maplewood neighborhood or up, around that area, you might want to, plug into this and learn what's happening and what the kind of pros and cons of nuclear are. So I would invite you to attend that on July 30th. And we also have a field trip coming up to Norbut Farms, along with sounds like it's going to be a very lovely lunch, to see their agrivoltaics set up. That's the combination of solar and agriculture. Happy marriage there in agrivoltaics. So the field trip itself is going to be happening on July 15th, but you need to sign up for that by July 1st, and I bet it will be fun and educational. So those are some of the things coming up this summer, but again, this is the time of year where we can reconnect with the land, reconnect with our community, just get outside and enjoy life a little more. So would invite you to do that with us on your own, within your community, because I don't know, life's good here in the Genesee Finger Lakes region, and we want to keep it that way, right? So we need to care for our land, we need to care for each other, and summertime is just such a lovely opportunity to do that. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.